What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Riley. Thank you again for joining me this week. If you're new here, I appreciate you checking me out, and if you're a long-term follower and subscriber, appreciate you hanging in there. Last week I kind of got excited about the new Apodora and then kind of briefly showed you what was going on with that Axanthic Coastal clutch. Well, today I thought we would take a better look at those animals now that they are a week out of the egg, and then maybe follow up with some updated shots on some of the Citrus Tiger clutch and a look at the last clutch of carpets in the incubator for this season. So let's get right to it. Alright, so the first thing that happened was the first babies started coming out of their eggs. And for me, as babies start to leave eggs, that's when I like to start setting them up, kind of in a very rudimentary enclosure like you see here. 6-quart tub, water bowl, replaceable deli cup water for sanitary easy cleaning, and a paper towel roll that inevitably unfolds as it gets wet. And I keep it humid. As you can see, it's lightly damp in here while they are waiting for their first shed. Now, this clutch was 16 good eggs to begin with, and pretty early on 2 started showing signs they weren't going to make it, so I was left with 14 eggs. First day of pipping comes and I start seeing a lot of black and silver. And the first 4 babies, including this one, this was the very first baby out of the clutch, were Axanthic Coastal females. So this right here is an Axanthic Coastal. Now if I can just get her to sit still long enough, show you her eyes. The Axanthic Coastals have very, very silver eyes, whereas the rest of them will have more of a coppery chrome to them, but it is not Axanthic, and they don't have the same color skin. For example, here's a little male, het Axanthic, and it will be difficult to see given they are kind of going into their first sheds. You're alright, easy killer, easy killer. So I can see that there's more of a two-tone, almost earthy brown in there underneath that. Coastals hatch very almost black, brown, and gray naturally, so with Axanthics, the babies, you really need to look at the eyes. The thing is, hets will have silverish eyes, which you'll notice it's a lot more copper in there, copper and bronze. It's a little more earthy tones to this animal overall. It was much more apparent the first day out of the egg. Now they're kind of getting a little dull near shed. But you're seeing them at a week old. So in the next couple days, they should start shedding. Now, the truly interesting part of this clutch was that everything was looking pretty normal until I realized one day, I'll post a photo up right here, about day 2 of hatching, that there were 2 little heads coming out of this one egg. So as you can see here, this little baby is very, very tiny, and I weigh all my hatchlings when they come out. The majority of these babies were in the 26 to 28 gram range, whereas easy killer, easy, easy. These little twins together, the 2 of them weighed 26 grams, and individually they each weigh about 13 grams, full of life, full of spunk. They're both males and they're both Axanthics. And they're not too bad looking. So this is one of the twins. I'm sure you can at least marginally see how much smaller this little guy is. So, pretty exciting clutch. So, all told, I will double check these numbers again when everybody sheds out. But out of 14 eggs that survived and went the distance, I got 15 babies. Out of those 15 babies, I ended up with 2 head Exantics and 13 visuals. So it's a pair of head Exantics, 8 male Exantics, and 5 female Exantics. Now, the real kicker is when you look at what the parents were. The sire is a tiger head Exantic, and the dam is a visual Exantic. Now, if you look back at where the Axanthic Coastal stuff stems from, it stems from some Rockhampton origins. The Rockhampton Coastal phenotype tends to have a lot of very strong banding, so it works against the tiger phenotype. And given that the tiger male is already diluted from making him as the first het via Ryan DeMoss, and then trying to pair him with an animal with no tiger and further diluting the results as far as tiger goes, I'm not too surprised to say that I didn't get any stripes in this clutch. But you take what you get. I got a ton of visual Exantics and I'm very happy about that. So we'll see how they shed out, but if last year's holdback male is any indication, these should all be quite stunning animals. I will also put a photo up here of him. He was from the same pairing just last year. So that is that wonderful clutch. Now why don't we take a look at a few of the Citrus Tiger Het Albino clutch. Everything's shed out. I haven't offered any food. You all know the visual albinos are amazing, but the hets are no slouches either. So let's start with some of those beautiful hets and take a look. Alright, so as you can see, kind of the same style baby tub, except I'm not keeping it humid, so the paper towel roll stayed intact, all that good stuff. But when these animals were hatching out, the hets made it difficult to see what was going on. But now that they've shed, it's much more easy to see exactly what's going on here. So this little boy right here is an insanely beautiful velvety striped caramel Citrus Tiger Het Albino. Now I'm going to just simply refer to everything from this clutch as Citrus Tiger because it's part of that project, and the dam is a Citrus Tiger Het Albino. So although the Citrus Tiger blood is further diluted by the sire, who is a caramel albino, a striped caramel albino, then, you know, if I really wanted to boil it down, there's just a lot of Darwin, there's some coastal blood in here, relatively balanced, but as far as the Citrus Tiger blood goes, is very strong and prominent, as you can see. So I'll just simply be referring to everything as caramel Citrus Tigers, regular Citrus Tigers, all Het Albino, or caramel albino or albino Citrus Tigers, just to keep it easy. But they are crosses, they are not pure. Albino coastals do not exist in the States. So great color on this caramel stripe Citrus Tiger Het Albino male. Let's take a look at some more. Alright, this little angel right here is also a caramel Citrus Tiger Het Albino. The interesting thing is, having seen what baby Darwins hatch out as, I can see the potent amount of Darwin influence in these animals, despite having a very strong Citrus Tiger phenotype in the stripe and head stamp and flank patterns and everything. But just a really cool look to all of these babies. So these hets will more than likely continue to color up and change as they get older. I'll continue to get some cool photographs of them. And I think these should make some absolutely stunning, wonderful animals for anybody who's seen the albinos and has recently decided that they want to add some of this project to their collection. Alright, now let's take a look at the citrus tigers that don't have any caramel in them. Alright, so here's a nice little male. And he does not have the caramel gene going on. Oop, sorry buddy. But what he lacks in caramel, he more than makes up for with his absolutely beautiful citrus tiger head stamp, amazing bold stripe, great clean portholes, just absolutely perfect. And then, as do most citrus tigers, it kind of gets a little bit broken down to the end, nowhere near as much as some of the ones I've seen, but just a ridiculous snake. This is a male too. I mean, this animal is going to grow up to just be something spectacular. And now you know why this is the one cross project that has remained quite prominently in my collection. I do tend to lean towards more of the pure side of things, but how can you not love these snakes, man? So once these all started shedding out and I started definitively seeing that, okay, this is not a caramel, he's got copper eyes, but he's a different color, it's more of the Darwin kind of natural Morelia copper, that's when it confirmed it for me that the sire is not a super caramel striped albino. He is a single copy of the caramel gene striped albino. So he lent very well to the striping in this project, kept it very true to the citrus tiger, allowed that to shine through, and we're able to prove him out as just a single gene, and I was kind of happy about that because now I get to see a lot more variation in this clutch. So let's take a look at one more het that does not have the caramel gene. Okie dokie. So here's another standout animal. I mean, they're all ridiculous, but this thing, just, can you even, like, wow. I bet you they'll eat well. They seem to like to bite. Yeah, I got it. But these things are pretty insane. Again, great stripe. Wonderful clean side portholes. Stunning animals. So this is a female citrus tiger het albino. So the hets are no slouches. We've seen both varieties. We've seen caramel and not. We know they have some killer stripes, but I know you're all waiting to see the albinos. I know. So let's do it. Thank you for being patient. Alright, you've all waited patiently. Let me get my mug out of here. Let's turn you guys this way. Hit there, a little bit better lighting. Shh. This male, I do believe, is a caramel albino citrus tiger. And what makes me think that is that when they hatched out, there were two distinct looks to these albinos. This having higher contrast, richer colors, and a very, very deep orange head, much deeper than the rest of the body, and deep blood orange red eyes. Made me realize that the caramel really adds some more color and contrast with these. And again, if you can see that, good clean portholes on the side. Oh, yeah. You're gonna feed well too. So, stunning snake. All right, he's had enough. Let's look at a few more. He left me some presents too. All right, so now this next one we're gonna look at, I believe, is just an albino citrus tiger. Sans the caramel gene. Get a lot more white in the face. The pattern is more white and orange instead of purple. Less contrast, actually much harder to see. Much harder. Still get the clean portholes. Still get excellent striping. But just much less pronounced. Kind of an interesting look. I mean, that's kind of an understatement too. Look at that. That's pretty wicked. These things are beyond expectation of what I thought would hatch out, for sure. Absolutely. Much better of an albino than I expected. Amazing stripes, beautiful colors. The caramel albinos blew my mind. So that was that boy. Now let's take a look at the two little ladies, because there are only two. So like I said, there are only two females in the albinos. Fortunately, they're stunning. This is the female albino citrus tiger. All of these albinos, by the way, are world's first. The albino citrus tiger was made and exists here only first, which I didn't used to care about until it happened, and now it's pretty cool. But this snake is just nuts, regardless of who made it first. I'm just happy to have them. Look at this. Look at that pattern. And it's only going to show up more with age. I expect the albino citrus tigers to have very, very yellow pattern and very pink, orange, like off-white negative space color. And just amazing, amazing eyes. And of course, they're all heavily and beautifully striped, all in their own unique way. So, needless to say, these albinos won't be going anywhere anytime soon. So as you're watching this, if you're getting the urge to message me asking how much and trying to buy one, I'll stop you right now. Please don't, because they're not going anywhere anytime soon. I'm going to enjoy them for as long as I want. Alright, let's look at the last female. Alright, so this last female might be my favorite of all of the albinos. In true citrus tiger form, excellent striping, great contrast, and banding at the end, almost. Although it's like striped banding. And she's pooping. Good thing I am prepared. But look at that snake. So, nothing short of spectacular, but way beyond what I expected. absolutely wonderful animals. Now they're only about, I don't know, a few days, maybe a week or so past first shed, week and a half. So I have yet to even start feeding trials for them. I like to wait about, I don't know, 4 weeks or so before I start offering babies. And that is why we're not looking at the Papua carpet clutch today, because I am actually planning on trying to offer them their first meals today. So if I were to pull them all out for cameras, I'm sure I would upset them and probably have less success in their first feeding. So we'll have to take a look at them soon, but it won't be tonight. All right. So now you've seen a good healthy dose of these citrus tigers, both in their het albino form, caramel and regular, as well as their albino form, caramel and regular. So what I am going to do is put this little lady away and let you know where our last clutch of Morelia for the year stands. Alrighty. Alright, so these eggs, 14 eggs, are about on day 45. By the time you're watching this, they are on day 47. And this egg literally just started dying off about 5 days ago, while the rest are looking fantastic. And you can't smell it, but that thing smells dead. So I don't anticipate that will look very pretty inside. I imagine it went perfect for a while because there probably was a partially formed embryo in there that somewhere along the line tanked. So the other 13 eggs seem to be just fine, completely unfazed. Again, I'll say it, good eggs are not going to be affected by bad eggs like this, so I'm not going to pull it. I'm going to leave it. Everybody will hatch out just fine. And this is a zebra to zebra clutch, so hopefully there will be 2 or 3 supers in there. So for any of you who've been waiting for some zebras and possibly getting your hands on a super zebra, this could be a good shot for you. Alrighty, that's what's up with this clutch. Alright, so that about wraps up this week's video. I'm going to kind of cut it off there. And yeah, the citrus tiger stuff's looking fantastic. It's amazing. I still check on them and am in complete shock every day that they're here. I'm really excited about the odds for those Axanthic Coastals. I know a lot of you saw the clutch last year and kind of hemmed and hawed about it. Now this year you're realizing you should have done it, so here's your chance. All of this will be available, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's kind of what I've got looking forward to. Expect an update on the Papuan clutch coming soon. Hopefully they will eat for me tonight. I'm still waiting on 2 to shed, oddly enough. That always seems to happen with those animals. There's always 1 or 2 that take an extra long time to have their first shed. I bet you they start eating before they're the first shed though, so stay tuned to see if that ends up being the case. And then we've got that zebra to zebra clutch coming, and that'll be pretty exciting when that hatches. So that'll cap off Morelia for the year. And then we are sitting at about day 73 as you are watching this for those black-tailed Crebo eggs. So another 37 to 47 days on there at least. So the long wait continues. Alrighty. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in again this week. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like, leave me a comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Drop me a line. Let me know what you want to see. You know I've got Morelia. If you follow my Instagram, you can kind of see the smattering of everything that I have. And sometimes I forget to put stuff on camera for a while. So if there's anything you're looking to see updates on or you're curious about, feel free to leave a comment below, and I'll try and get those addressed very soon. So without further ado, I'm going to let you all go. Thank you again for tuning in this week, and I will catch you all next week for some more reptile stuff. I said it. Stuff that. Peace.